So my name is Justiniano Alves. I'm a software engineer. I build mobile apps, web apps, and now build AI agent. Okay. So if you are new to the channel, this video is about the series of the video where I'm gonna be share with you how you can create automation workflow powered by AI to auto respond all your DM and your Facebook comment. Okay. So without a further discussion, because I don't want to make this video too long, I'm going to just go dive into the point, the discussion for this video. I'm going to be talking about something very important. Actually, I'm going to be talking two things. One thing that I'm going to be talking in this video is about the security on n8n. I haven't been watch a lot of videos to see what other people is doing, by the way, doing amazing things, blow my mind to see what other engineer is doing with the AI, with this NAA automation workflow, but I don't see none of them talk about security. It's very important because this thing has, some of them has confidential information, data, and I don't see people be concerned about security. And for me as an engineer, both front end and work on the server API, security is very important. And I hope it's very important for you as well. And another thing that I'm going to be talking in this video is about the filter, because on my channel, people asking so many questions. Where is the video about the filter? Did you upload the video about the filter? So I'm going to just talk a little bit about the filter, but a filter is one of the simple things you can do. But I hope in this video I can go a little bit more deeper into detail, and I think for once upon a time you're going to learn about the filter. Okay, so thank you so much, and let me already share my screen with you, but I think I'm gonna make like my screen full screen so you can see everything. Okay, so I'm gonna change this view here. So let's go. So I kind of already prepared this because some of those things can take a little bit, especially this one where I'm writing code. Okay. So I did it offline and I tested, but I'm going to go deeply into that in this video so you can see how it works. Okay. So actually this node, which is about, I'm going to call actually security check. Okay, security check, because that's what the nodes does. Okay, this is the security check. Actually let me call security, I'm gonna call this um, header validation. Okay, and the filter is the filter actually is the one who do the security check. Okay, so okay, so I have a this is my app. If you want to know all about the app integration API, you have to watch video that I did, the first video that I in this playlist. So this is my app, and this is the app secret key. Don't worry, you can see that because I can reset this anytime. There's no security breach here. Okay, so I'm build this app, NA automation flow for this Facebook page. By the way, I'm consulting, so this is this Facebook page. So I can just test. I can just come here. I click test, and then I can come to this Facebook page. I can just say security, one thing, and then you can come here. You see that test is running. Okay, and then this is one thing that I want to show you. This node, okay, this node is the n8n node, which allow you to run your custom code. Your custom code could be in a different type of language. I can see they support Python, which is in the beta version, but I think it still work, or JavaScript. I have a lot of experience in writing JavaScript code, so that's why I choose JavaScript. Okay, so what I'm doing here is this. So I'm just say I'm run this code for all item. Okay, I'm run this code for all item, and then I'm gonna be talking to you what this code does. Okay, because this is where the security part of it is taking place, and let me tell you why. So I have this NAA. So basically, I have this this endpoint. Look, this is my endpoint. This URL. Okay, for some reason, if someone get my endpoint, okay, they can start to execute my n8n through the webhook, because this webhook is looking anytime that data, some data might come in, and then I can try to run my, it cost me money because I'm inject AI agent on it, run AI agent cost me money, run execution and it cost me money. So I want to make sure if someone by any chance copy this, let's say this n8n endpoint, and start to send requests to the my AI automation flow, at least I want to know if it's come from a trust source, or for a source that I, do you know what I mean? If request comes from some source that I'm not authorized, I want to be able I want to be able to see that, and then I'm going to decide what to do. If the request come from the source for the trust source, okay, if the request is come to the app or machine that I trust, I'm going to process the request. But if a request is come from the machine that I don't trust at all, I can ignore, or I can decide, oh, I can do whatever I want to do. There's a lot of things I can do. Okay. So, but that's it's out of the scope of this video. Right? When you get in attack, there's a lot of things you can do. You can collect information, you can produce a report for them, for investigate all of that. But that's the different conversation. And this is just a small, let's say this is the small application that we are building here, so we don't have to get into that detail. Okay, so now I'm going to teach one thing. So this header validation, this is all it does. If you see the left, I have the whole information that it was generated by this request. So someone sending me a message through my Facebook page, say security, and this all requests come to the my NAA workflow. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is this. I know that the Facebook has this X Hub signature, this X Hub signature 256. Okay, I know it's a my app secret key that's encrypted. Do you understand? So this had the information the way it is my app secret key. Okay, so this app secret key, when the Facebook is communicate with my application through the app, on their header property, on this header property is encrypt the my app secret key, and they put that on the request on the header, and they send requests. Okay, so now what I'm doing here, I'm saying, oh, I received this request. I'm gonna check if this request was generated from the application that I trust. And then what I'm gonna do is, I know, because I'm administrator, I know this is my app secret key. I came here and I copy, and then I just put it here. Okay, I put it here hardcode. This is my app secret key. This is what I did. And then I get the raw body. The whole body is exactly this body. Okay, actually, let me just click here. You see, this is the body object page entry. I say I want to get the whole body. Okay, and then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say I'm gonna create a hash, which is a combination of my app secret key plus the whole content that Facebook sent to me. I'm going to check if that hash is the same with the one that Facebook is sent on the header. I'm say Facebook, but whatever request. Okay, if they are different, so it's mean that this request is come from the source that I didn't trust, that I did not authorize. But if the raw body encrypt with the app secret key, the hash that is result exactly the same that the hash that's come from this HTTP request, it's mean that request is come from a trust source, which is the Facebook. I hope you understand this technique that I'm implementing here, just a security checkpoint to decide if I'm going to process the request or not. I'm doing a header validation. I choose the X hub signature to 56, which is a combination from the secret key plus the raw body content. Then this is what I'm doing. I'm create a hash and I'm compare the hash. If the hash match, it's mean that request is come from the Facebook. If a hash does not match, it's mean that request is come from somewhere else. I'm gonna decide what to do, and then all I'm doing is this is just for debug. This is just for debug. When I click test, I'm gonna say this is what I'm doing. The actual signature, okay, which is come from the body, which is this one, okay, and then the expect hash, which is the one that I create, okay, okay, and then you do this authorize. I think this is better word, authorize. So if the hash expect is the same one that come from the header, and so I'm gonna the authorize is gonna come true. But if they are different, authorize is gonna come false. So that's all. And then basically all I'm doing in this return, I'm saying, hey, I don't care about the header anymore because I already processed the information that I need on the header. All I right now is the body and this property that tell me if this request is authorized or not. If it's true, it's authorized. If it's false, this request should not be authorized. You should not process it. Okay, this is the security checkpoint. This is one technique. Maybe there are more. Please let me know in a comment if you know all the technique that we can use just to make sure to protect our automation workflow. Okay, to make sure we don't run crazy any requests that come to an end. Okay. So now I'm gonna talk to you about the filter because it's being requested on my channel. What a filter does, very simple. It's gonna out something. It's gonna discard other things. That's all that the filter functionality does. As you see right now, the reject it's give it wrong because I changed the name. I can delete this and then now I can just come authorize. Okay, come on, authorize. So now this is all I want to do. If authorize is false, I want to discard. I want to ignore the data. Okay. But if it's true, I know it's a Boolean. You have to choose the type. In this case, we know it's a Boolean true. So I'm going to choose the right type. If it's a string, you should choose a string. If it's a number, choose a number. In this case, it's a Boolean. I'm going to choose. So I want to keep. Okay, I want to continue to process this flow if authorize is true. I want to stop. I will discard if authorize is false. That's all it does here. Okay, you see, keep. It's mean continue to process. Okay, if authorize is true, I'm gonna continue to process. If authorize is false, I may ignore it. I don't want to process it anymore. It's car. So let me give you one example. Let's test that. So now I'm gonna do this. Now you saw my app secret key. I'm sorry, I have to reset because I don't want you to know about my app secret key. Let's put my fingerprint here. So now I'm gonna reset my app secret key. Allow the old app secret to continue. No, I want to completely shut it down. Okay. Okay. So now let me. I want to actually. I will reset that again. No problem. Okay. But so I should hide that so you don't have to see. But it's okay. I will reset that again. So now it's there. But one thing for sure. So now when I run this flow, I'm testing this. So now the request should be reject. Why should it be reject? Because look, it didn't do this. So this app secret key. Okay, it's false. It's false. Do you see? Because this old app secret key was deleted, was removed. So Now, the one that's coming the header, it's new one. It doesn't match this anymore. That's why the authorization is false. So now if I come here to check, you see it discard. So it's not going to continue. So let's say the next that coming, let's say the AI. Okay. So let's say is the AI because that's advanced AI. So I'm going to call this AI here. Okay. Okay, this is the AI agent. So I'm going to add a chat GTP model. Okay. I'm going to put a developer. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to disable activate this. So now save. Let's test this again. Okay. So now if I come here, okay, there's a security check kept. You see, there's no data. There's no data because because it was filtered. Okay, it was filtered. It was removed. Okay, so it was discard. Actually, there's one thing you can do here. Okay, you can come here in the filter. You can say if this is true. Okay, if this is true, you kept. If it's false, discard. You can add, for example, another condition. Actually, this is the only condition. I have to do anything else. Okay, because this is the only. Let's remove that. Okay, so let's check this. Okay, discard. So you cannot do anything. So this is how filters work. You filter things out, or you let it go. Okay. In this case, I'm I'm filter out. Okay. And then because addiction, I think this kind of explain you a little bit what the filter does, and this I hope you understand about the security. So next step, I'm gonna integrate the AI agent that receive the message, and then after receive the message, it's gonna respond to the customer. But also, I might have do also some data randomly because when this is empty, I wanna, do you know what I mean? I wanna stop the flow. Okay, so I will make that change in the next video. But I hope you understand a little bit about the filter and also the header validation for the security standpoint. That's all I want to share in this video. And thank you so much, and watch you in the next video.